Hello, welcome to the Sports Shade Room where we talk about the biggest and hottest problems. Today we're going to be talking about the former LSU wide receiver Kyren Lacy. If you don't know who Kyren Lacy is, he's a 6'2" American college player. He was born in the year 2000 in Thibodaux, LA. On April 12th, the unfortunate news of a talented player, according to the CBS News, Kyren Lacy was announced dead. He died at the 24 years of age. Kyren Lacy died in an apparent suicide in his car while being pursued by authorities in Houston, Texas. According to a report released Sunday, April 13, 2025, by the Harrison County Sheriff's Office in Texas, Lacy was already facing criminal charges stemming from a fatal car accident in Louisiana last December that had clouded his NFL prospects.
The sheriff's office first called out to a weapons disturbance by a relative saying Lacy had been involved in a virtual argument with her and that he had discharged a firearm into the ground. Responding officers learned that he fled the scene in a vehicle, and about 20 minutes later, the constable's office unit spotted Lacy and attempted to make a traffic stop on the vehicle. Lacy then fled, and the vehicle pursuit took place, spanning several miles, ending with his vehicle crashing. This is very sad news of a very talented player passing.
After his passing in the media, it showed that people finally started realizing that men go through a lot of mental health issues that aren't talked about. This shows that you never know the silent battles people are dealing with, even the people you think you are closest to. I think that mental health is a very important and a very serious topic, especially men's mental health. A lot of people don't understand nor care for a man's feelings because they're raised in a persona such as having to be tough. Kyren is probably the third or fourth guy this month that I've seen on an app called TikTok who sadly ended their own lives, and no one should ever have that as an option. People think Lacy did it due to his poor mental health and guilt of being responsible for someone losing their life. Prayers to Kyren Lacy, friends and family, and to anyone who ever thinks about hurting yourself or feels depressed or feel like you need help, call 868-903-3787. So, Jalen, what do you think about the whole situation that happened with Kyren Lacy?
I think this situation really comes to show that who have mental health problems, but sports mental health could really be a big problem. Like for example, it really shows that not only was he a good player, but he also suffered a lot. How do you feel about the situation?
I agree too. That I think that Kyren Lacy had a better option to handle it, but I also do understand where he was coming from and feeling the guilt from taking somebody's life, and that just shows how men don't really talk about their feelings and then how they feel mentally as well.
Yeah, I get that. I also feel like if you ever suffered through anything, try to reach out to people, because a lot of people, when they suffer, they don't try to find help. It just always gets worse. So I feel like friends or family, or just try to find somebody that you're comfortable enough to talk to find that help.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for this episode. Thank you all for listening.